Hello, gentlemen, and welcome to the Workouts for Older Men podcast. I'm Skip Cour, and I'm so glad you're here with me today. This podcast is all about giving you the fitness tips, strategies, and systems you need to build muscle, lose body fat, and create a lifestyle that complements great health, not just for looking better in the mirror, but for living a longer, healthier, and more fulfilling life. During these podcasts, I can't help but notice the unique patterns among the men who are drawn to my message. Men just like you. You've spent years doing the hard work. You've been the leader of your household, devoted to your marriage, raising kids and providing for your family. Maybe your kids are a little older now or even out of the house, and for a long time, all your energy went into their needs and your responsibilities. That's what pulled you away from prioritizing your fitness. But here's the good news. From this day forward, we're focusing on you. Many of the men I coach haven't been in the gym for years, but they've realized it's time to take control. They've come to me because they want a proven system, an efficient and effective way to master their fitness journey. They want accountability, personalized weekly coaching, and strategies that help them make fitness a lasting part of their life. And in just 12 weeks, they're able to transform their habits and see amazing results. The men I coach are successful businessmen and leaders who understand the value of this investment in themselves. They've accomplished so much, but like all of us, they're navigating the balancing act of life. Being a man in this world, a leader in your family, can be a lonely job at times. That's why this podcast is here, to remind you that you're not alone. You're part of a brotherhood of men who are facing similar challenges, sharing the same goals and striving for better. So in addition to learning how to build muscle, lose body fat, and optimize your health, I hope you find perspective and inspiration here. I want these episodes to remind you that what you're going through is normal and that you're capable of achieving incredible things. Thank you so much for being here. I've got another important message for you in this episode, a little break from the usual talk about sets, reps, and diets. Stay tuned because I know it's going to resonate with you. Let's get started. So this podcast, I want to talk about the squiggly line of happiness, mastering fitness, fulfillment, and success. As you get a little older, as men with busy, productive lives, we often face a host of challenges that seem to converge at once: health, relationships, career pressures, and the desire for a sense of fulfillment. Fitness often becomes the gateway to personal transformation, but what happens when you finally reach your physical goals, yet still feel like something's missing? I've seen this pattern repeatedly with men I coach. They begin their journey believing fitness is the keystone to happiness, and while it certainly improves health, confidence, and discipline, they quickly realize that fitness is just the first step in a much larger journey. This journey isn't linear. It's a squiggly line full of ups, downs, and unexpected turns. For many men, the motivation to get fit stems from dissatisfaction. It might be disliking what they see in the mirror, fears about health, or the desire to regain control over their lives. Fitness offers a clear, tangible goal: lose weight, gain muscle, feel better. And when you achieve that, there's an undeniable high. But fitness alone doesn't solve deeper issues. It's like shaving your head when you're losing hair. A decision I made at 32 when I was consumed with anxiety about balding since I started losing my hair at 19. The relief was immediate but temporary. Soon after, my mind fixated on the next problem. Fitness, like my hair dilemma, can clear the most obvious obstacle in front of you, but it's not the end game. It's just the beginning. Happiness isn't a fixed destination. It's a moving target. You might think, once I achieve X, I'll finally be happy, but after checking off X, Y, and Z are waiting to take its place. Success in one area, whether it's fitness, business, or relationships, often highlights new challenges in another. Take the successful businessman who spent decades building wealth. He's finally made it, but now he feels disconnected from his wife or unsure if he's lived a life of true value. Often, the sacrifices required to succeed in one area create gaps in others. What this man is experiencing is common among older men. Fulfillment isn't about eliminating all problems. It's about navigating the squiggly line of life with resilience and perspective. One of the biggest shifts you can make is embracing the idea that you are in control, even when it doesn't feel like it. This doesn't mean blaming yourself for every hardship, and instead it means taking responsibility for your responses and actions, no matter the circumstances. For example, when I was a high school football player, I was publicly embarrassed by a coach during a game review. At the time, I felt misunderstood and humiliated. But that experience taught me the value of accountability and the importance of looking beyond the momentary sting of criticism. It's a lesson I now pass on to my kids. If you're focused on the bigger picture, short-term pain becomes easier to bear. Many older men find themselves at a crossroads in their relationships. Perhaps you've spent years working hard to provide security, only to realize that the connection with your partner has weakened. It's tempting to blame external factors, your demanding career, her lack of understanding, but the truth often lies in the dynamics you created together. If your focus was on work, it's likely you chose a partner who valued independence. Now, as your priorities shift toward intimacy, you must renegotiate the terms of your relationship. This requires communication, empathy, and a willingness to take responsibility, not just for your own feelings, but for hers as well. As Marshall Silver says, a leader takes responsibility for both sides of the conversation. If you want connection, you must lead with understanding, influence, and patience. Life is not a straight path. It's a squiggly line full of peaks and valleys. When you're in a low point, it's easy to believe you're stuck, but that's just one part of the journey. The key is to keep moving forward. Recognize that each challenge is an opportunity to grow. Each setback is part of the process. Even if you've made mistakes, whether in fitness, relationships, or career, it's never too late to pivot and adjust. Here's how to navigate the journey. 1, embrace responsibility. Take ownership of your life. Even when external forces play a role, ask yourself, what can I do to move forward? 2, focus on the big picture. Don't let short-term discomfort derail you from your long-term goals. 3, communicate clearly. In relationships, articulate your needs and listen to your partner's perspective. 4, stay resilient. Accept that life's challenges are part of the process. Learn from them and keep pushing forward. 5, value the journey. Happiness comes from how you feel along the way, not just when you reach your goals. Here's the takeaway. As men, we're often told to be strong, to endure, to solve problems, but true strength lies in navigating life's squiggly line with grace, grit, and a sense of purpose. Fitness may be the first step, but it's far from the last. The journey to fulfillment is ongoing. It's about continually redefining your goals, building meaningful relationships, and embracing the process. And no matter where you are right now, remember this, you're not alone. The path is always forward, and the best is yet to come. Thank you so much for joining me today on the Workouts for Older Men podcast. I'm truly flattered and grateful that you've taken the time to be here. Your presence means a lot to me, and I hope you continue to come back for more insights, strategies, and motivation in future episodes. Be sure to visit my website at skiplacour.com. You'll find videos, blog posts, and resources designed to help you work out smarter, eat better, and live a healthier, more fulfilling life. Now, if you found value in this podcast and want to take your fitness journey to the next level, the best way to do that is through my one-on-one coaching program. This is the most effective and efficient way to learn everything you need about working out, eating right, and building a sustainable, healthy lifestyle. Plus, with the accountability we'll have over the weeks, you won't just know what to do. You'll actually do it. I'll be with you every step of the way to make sure you succeed and finally achieve your goals. Let's get this done together. I won't let you down. So thank you once again for listening. Let's take on the day with a sense of urgency, because when we're a little older, we know how valuable our time is. Let's make it our mission to inspire the younger generation to look at us and think, getting older looks awesome. Have a great day. Have an awesome day. I'll see you next time.